Hey guys, we're Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com. Hoping you guys had a happy and safe 4th of July. I'm only running on about 5 or 6 hours sleep, so if you guys can kind of bear with me. I wanted to get something out here to you guys today, and something pretty special. This is a completely redone, refit, refurbished, whatever you want to call it, in 1992 Grady White 190 tournament. All grip paintwork, bottom work, everything done by Custom Marine Inc., which is one of the top paint guys got on the coast. You got about a year wait just for him to even give you a quote at this particular point. And it is powered by a 2014, purchased in August of 2014 Evinrude 150 E-Tech, hailing with between 30 and 40 hours only. It still has warranty until August of 2019 with BRP, which is a transferable warranty. The boat's a South Carolina boat. It's a Georgia motor. So let's just get that particular part out of the way. And comes with a trailer that's in pretty good shape. It's a torsion axle. It's a torsion axle, and I have zero complaints. Bunks look great. Bracket looks great. Tires look good. Everything's in nice shape there. Obviously, it's not a new trailer, but I don't have any complaints for a saltwater trailer. Overall, this vessel is beautiful. Over $20,000, that's right, including the motor, $20,000 has been invested in this vessel for the work to be done, and basically over the last year and a half to get her to where she is now. And plain and simple, as you'll see from the asking price, even if you add in the actual money spent, which to me was closer to $25,000, value of the boat and the motor alone, add in, even if you go 1/3 of the cost the seller spent, you're not doing too bad for this particular vessel at all. Now, I kept the cowling off the motor just to give you guys so you can see. She is like new. And honestly, even at 40 hours, 50 hours, 20 hours, even if it has 40 hours on it, that would be, still in like new condition. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a close-up with the GoPro of how clean the engine is. Please note cable steering, not power steering on this 150, and no issues with the transom. Like I said, this boat has been gone through from head to toe, and the things that were taken care of that were important to the seller. I am going to just take a quick walk around so you guys see. Seafoam green, red bottom paint was recommended because it's going to actually last longest of all the colors, and the inside was also done with an all grip cream white. Okay, so that's where you're at. Everything has been redone as far as that goes, so you guys can see. I have no complaints as far as the exterior. I have no complaints with the hull. And in addition, I'm going to pop up in the vessel itself. And actually, I'm going to take it to the water, too, and take her for a quick spin. And probably document that for you as well. Now, I want you to know something, because a lot of you guys are going to ask the question, and I'm not going to get too much into detail. Why would somebody spend all of that money into a boat and then just sell it? And the fact of the matter is, it's actually a pretty interesting and sad and emotional story behind that. I'm not going to get into that on video, but I will speak to you in person if you need validation for why that kind of money was spent on this vessel to bring it up to speed and then sell it. And it would make sense to you when I explain it. So let's leave that where it's at. Forward area. Now we're going to get into brand new cushions. Everything, all the upholstery is new on the boat. In addition, most of the wiring is also redone to the panel. Brand new Perco stretch, brand new batteries. All the wiring redone on that vessel. Here comes a garbage truck that's going to hem me up. As you guys can see, let's take a quick look. Interstate. Oil tank for your E-Tech. Remember, those E-Techs are 2 strokes with high torque, and your second battery. These are very heavy duty. Very, I mean, these things are heavy. So you got real nice cushions, real nice bolsters up front here. As you can see, I opened one up. I'm actually going to close that because, you know, the way I see it here is getting my legs underneath that steering wheel. That would be really my only complaint. She could probably use just a little bit more of cleaning. Plenty of storage on the boat. Forward cushions. Obviously, we got a little chip there from the anchor. You guys can see anchor will go with it. 2 lines will go with the boat. There are no fenders. There's a couple safety jackets. Basically, as normal, personal items are not conveyed. Now, I'm going to get into a little bit more. All new upholstery, new bimini, new paint, new wiring on the back end and up to the panel. You know, BRB controls put in 2014. In addition, brand new Echo Map 54, I think it is a 54 DV. There is an actual VHF underneath the panel. I can't get it to respond. I don't know if it was something the seller even wanted to get into. And this boat also has a live well too, but once again, I think that needs a new pump. So negatives, VHF is not responding at the moment, and the live well, which is kind of unique up here in the back, I can't get to respond. You probably just need a pump, and that's it. Wasn't important to the seller. So those are the 2 things that would be on you. In addition, fittings, fuel tank, fuel lines, 60-gallon tank, all brand new. Brand new working horn. Brand new wiper blade system. Just brand new, so much, it's ridiculous. So basically, whereas you get a lot of these boats with the same equipment that have been redone, and where, you know, the seller pumps in, you know, 10 to 12 grand to have a vessel redone, here you're over 20 grand to have it redone, and you have the powering with low hours to back it up. In addition, you have warranty on that motor, or actually warranty till August of 2019, or 1,000 hours. If you can put 1,000 hours on this boat by 2019, more power to you. But that's where you got full warranty. In addition, a lot of complaints for a lot of guys on these boats is, I'm worried about the fuel tank, I'm worried about the fuel lines. Completely redone. New fuel tank, and the tank was coated. New fuel lines, new fuel vent, new fuel port going in, and I'm going to assume our fuel gauge is working too, but I guess I'll find that out when I get on the water. And unless there's no fuel in this thing, which is going to cause me quite a situation. So I guess I'm going to have to ask about that. So anyway, beautiful 190 Grady White 1992 tournament, completely redone. You just got a little bit of dust on her now, and I keep mucking her up with my shoes. Plenty of storage. In fact, if you guys see up underneath here, these cushions are not snapped, they're removable. I wouldn't expect you to keep them in the vessel. You know, you can add snaps if you want. It was something that just wasn't, they're usually kept out of the vessel and sometimes not used for fishing. Plenty of storage. You got plenty of storage center, as well up in on your dual console area, your glove box, also up on your helm. So just a really nice boat. The money has been spent in addition to the powering itself. So overall, you know, in summary, 2014 Evinrude E-Tech 150 with warranty until 2019, or 1,000 hours first. Completely all gripped, cream vanilla, basically, on the interior, with all new upholstery, new fuel tank, new fuel lines, wiring, new GPS, new bimini, and the list goes on. A red bottom paint. It appears to be anti-fouling, and you have a trailer in pretty decent shape. I see all the brackets are good. I'm just going to take a quick peek underneath. I do see right up actually in the center brackets, these center bunks right there. I'm going to recommend that you replace those brackets. They're probably, you know, you got about $50 in cost, and honestly, you can probably just break them out at some point. I can do that work probably in about an hour and be done with it and reset those bunks. Everything else appears good. I didn't peek underneath. I apologize initially, but I would replace those. Obviously, the bunks have been recarpeted, so that's up to speed. So outside of possibly a live well, VHF could just be a fuse and a couple of brackets on the trailer. That is where you're at. The money is in this vessel. You know, you got basically in paint alone, I think it was about $9,500. Let's not even get into the gas tank and the fuel lines and the upholstery and the bimini, the engine being purchased new and installed. You guys can do the math. Nobody is without the realm of reason here at all, powered with this motor for the asking price. So why don't we move this along and we can get this done. I'm going to take this one out on the water, and hopefully that gives you guys a good look and a good explanation of this vessel. Rob with a 1992 190 tournament with a 2014 Evinrude E-Tech 150. Wishing you guys a great and safe boating day.